How's it going, everyone? I want to talk about a couple of things in this video. The PlayStation Plus titles for the month of March have gone live, and as slyly as always, Sony has dropped another PS Plus Premium trial. We'll talk about it. I don't know how much interest you guys are going to have in this, but the Plus March titles, I would definitely check out one of them in particular, so we'll get to that in a little bit. First of all, as far as Plus Premium goes, Disney Dreamlight Valley is seeing a 2-hour trial to Plus Premium, so if you do want to try the game out, that is an opportunity to do so now. The game is currently in an early access period, and it's $29.99, so, bear in mind that this game is regularly going to get updates, and I believe when it ultimately comes out, it will be a free-to-play title, so, bear that in mind as well. The game notes, discover the secrets of Dreamlight Valley and solve the mystery of the Forgetting Disney. Dreamlight Valley is a life sim adventure game rich with quests, exploration, and fun activities featuring Disney and Pixar friends, both old and new. Once an idyllic land, Dreamlight Valley was a place where Disney and Pixar characters lived in harmony until the Forgetting. Nightthorns grew across the land and severed the wonderful memories tied to this magical place. With nowhere else to go, the hopeless inhabitants of Dreamlight Valley retreated behind locked doors in Dream Castle. And now it's up to you to discover the stories of this world and bring the magic to Dreamlight Valley. The game does have, if you do want to ultimately buy it, a base edition that's $29.99. It does give you some in-game content, 8,000 moonstones, 2 standard wearable items, 9 decoration items. Then there is a deluxe edition, which includes 14,500 moonstones and a bunch of other in-game items. And then the Ultimate Edition is $70. So, yeah, you can check that out. Obviously, there's been a lot of these Disney titles rolling out, so, your mileage may vary on how much you want to check this one out. But, with a premium subscription, you can check out it with a free trial. And in Sony and PlayStation's defense, the PlayStation official Twitter account did put out a tweet saying that the game trial was live. So, credit to them. Sometimes they do just drop these game trials and let absolutely no one know about it. But in this instance, they did drop a tweet. All right, moving on from that. The PlayStation Plus monthly game lineup and a partial game catalog lineup has been announced for March of 2023. We already knew the partial lineup. Remember, a State of Play happened last month, and this was rolled out during that, but the essential titles are live right now. Once you redeem it, it's yours to own after that. But for the March monthly games, you do have Code Vein, you do have Minecraft Dungeons, and you do have Battlefield 2042, so got some decent titles to check out. Definitely the one that stands out to me the most is Code Vein. Most people will say it's Anime Souls. Yeah, I could definitely see that comparison, but it's got some pretty good gameplay, and, I think it's a game a lot of you guys will enjoy. Now, I was pretty down on Battlefield 2042 when I saw it, but I also mentioned, from what I've heard, there's been a lot of updates rolled out for this game, and it's a far cry from what it was when it initially came out. What was it? I want to say it was back in like 2020, right? 2020, 2019, 2021, somewhere around there. I think it was 2021. Look, I'm not gonna go back and revisit Battlefield 2042, but if you do want to, if you want to play it for the first time, be my guest. The fact it's in Plus as well means that all your boys got it, all your friends got it, so you can jump in together, you can squad up together, and I always like that being an advantageous element of a Plus title that is multiplayer focused. Like, all your friends are gonna have it, as long as they're a Plus subscriber, and if they play any sort of multiplayer games, they gotta be a Plus subscriber, so that's pretty good. And then Minecraft Dungeons is a nice addition as well. Remember that for the extra lineup later this month, you've got Immortals Fenyx Rising already announced. This is a part of the Ubisoft and PlayStation partnership, which I wasn't as crazy about that game as some people. Some people loved Immortals Fenyx Rising. I thought it was a okay game. Again, that might be one where I am in the minority, but even I will concede that it was one of the more unique games that Ubisoft did put out. You have Ghostwire Tokyo, a game that I did like an 18-minute review on. Like, we went super in-depth in that video. I enjoyed a lot of aspects about Ghostwire Tokyo. I thought the atmosphere was great. I thought the sound direction was fantastic. The gameplay was good. I know a lot of people thought it got repetitive. Narratively, it was incredibly compelling at first, and then ultimately kind of had a dissatisfying conclusion, which was a bit of a bummer. But yeah, I overall enjoyed the game. $60 probably was a little bit steep. You know, if you bought it for full price, might have been a little bit steep. But an extra game in a subscription service, I think this is a nice addition. And yeah, definitely check that out. I think a lot of you guys will be pleasantly surprised by it if it's one that kind of slipped your radar. And I think for a lot of people, it did. It came out in a period, I believe, last year when you just had the release of like Elden Ring, you just had the release of Horizon Forbidden West, so Ghostwire Tokyo was kind of falling to the wayside a little bit, but I thought it was a pretty decent game. You have Chia, which is dropping later this month, and it'll be a day one plus extra title, which I would love to see more of this as a part of Plus Extra. I think obviously we know that it's not going to go the route that Microsoft goes with Game Pass. You ain't going to be getting Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. You ain't going to be getting Atomic Heart in, you know, that subscription service, but we can ideally get some titles that are at this level, you know, like a secondary, tertiary level, you know, a game like Chia, a game like Stray. I think that is, you know, it'd be nice if Sony did a little bit more of, in my opinion, but I think they've been doing a pretty good job with Plus Extra. Like, I've been pretty high on Plus Extra since the get-go. And then also, Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection gonna be added. That's a really nice addition, and I actually played through Uncharted 4 kind of recently on PC, and I might be crazy here, but correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys believe differently. Uncharted 4 is kind of an underrated PlayStation title, and I say that not from the sense that when you look at it from a critical standpoint, the reviews for that game were really, really good. But when people talk about PlayStation these days, when they think about PlayStation exclusives, it's Last of Us, it's God of War, it's Spider-Man. I really don't feel like Uncharted 4 gets the love that it kind of deserves. That game has incredible visuals, great pacing, great gameplay. I know some narrative elements weren't up people's alley, but overall, I think that game is so, so good. The reason why Uncharted might go to the wayside is the fact that we haven't gotten a new Uncharted game since, if you want to count Lost Legacy, 2017, but Uncharted 4 came out in early 2016. We're 7 years removed from the release of Uncharted 4, which is actually insane to think about, since to me, I still remember very vividly booting up that game on launch day and really enjoying it, but yeah, I just feel like I hear about so many other PlayStation titles over Uncharted these days, but it's probably due to the fact that we've had this lack of a new Uncharted release, which is a bit of a bummer. Lastly, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Extraction will be added as well. This is a game that came out back in January of last year, or yeah, I believe it was last year, and it fell in price so quickly. Like, it hit like the $10 range. Now, mind you, it was a budget game right out the gate. It was like 40 bucks, but yeah, I think everybody was expecting that game to perform kind of mid from a commercial standpoint, but yeah, that'll get added as well. Of course, that's another Ubisoft game that is a part of this Ubisoft partnership that they got going on with PlayStation Plus, but that'll do it for me. Again, Disney Dreamlight Valley is going to be added as a game trial, already available right now, so you can go check that out. That offer will be ending in 3 months, June the 7th, so bear that in mind as well. That'll be a 2-hour trial, and PlayStation Plus, the extra lineup partially revealed, and then, of course, the essential games have rolled out with Battlefield 2042, Code Vein, and Minecraft Dungeons. And then, again, I think the extra lineup, so far, what we're seeing, pretty good, all things considered, with Ghostwire Tokyo, Chia, Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection, Immortals Phoenix Rising, and Rainbow Six Extraction. That'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.